We all know the phrase, even if we've never spoken it aloud. I'll be happy when I graduate, when I get the job, when I finally fall in love, when I earn more money, when I buy the house, when I fix myself. Happiness, we are told, is always waiting in the next chapter. It is never here. It is always just beyond the horizon, like a mirage that disappears the moment we approach it. And so we chase. Year after year, goal after goal, believing that once we arrive at the next milestone, life will finally feel complete. But here is the quiet tragedy. Arrival never feels like we imagined. The graduation gown comes off, and emptiness sets in. The new job becomes routine in weeks. The romance reveals its imperfections. The money doesn't silence the deeper hunger. The house feels strangely hollow. Happiness once again has moved just out of reach. This is the lie of, I'll be happy when. It convinces us that life is a waiting room, that joy is always deferred, that peace is always conditional, and the cost is devastating. We spend years rushing toward a future that never arrives. We overlook the only place happiness has ever lived, the present. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. The tendency of humans to quickly return to a baseline of contentment, no matter what achievements or possessions they gain. At first, the promotion, the new car, the recognition feels euphoric, but soon it becomes ordinary, and we are left searching again. But the truth is deeper than psychology. The truth is that happiness was never meant to be found in conditions. It was meant to be found in being. Think about it. The most profound moments of joy rarely come at the peak of accomplishment. They come in small, ordinary flashes, laughing with a friend until your stomach hurts, watching the sky shift colours at sunset, holding someone's hand in silence, moments that ask for nothing but your attention, yet we dismiss them. We tell ourselves, this is nice, but real happiness will come later. And later never comes. So how do we step out of this trap? How do we unlearn the lie of I'll be happy when? The first step is awareness. Notice how often the phrase rises in your mind. I'll be happy when this week is over. I'll be happy when I lose the weight. I'll be happy when someone finally understands me. Catch it. Name it for what it is. A trick of the mind. The second step is to redirect. When you hear yourself say, I'll be happy when, pause and ask, what can I be grateful for now? What is alive in this moment? Even in pain, there is something to notice. The steadiness of breath, the resilience that carries you, the possibility that still exists here. The third step is practice. Happiness is not a destination, it is a muscle. And like any muscle, it strengthens with use. Practice seeing beauty in the ordinary. Practice finding enoughness in the now. Not because life is perfect, but because life is present, and present is all it has ever been. This does not mean giving up ambition. It does not mean you stop dreaming, stop striving, stop reaching. It means you stop postponing your right to joy until conditions are met. It means you stop treating your life as incomplete until the future arrives, because the future is never guaranteed. And every time you say, I'll be happy when, you gamble with the only moment that is real, this one. Imagine what would change if you believed happiness was not later but now. How would you eat your next meal? How would you greet the person next to you? How would you breathe, walk, live, if you believed that joy was already possible here? The lie of I'll be happy when is seductive because it offers control. It tells you that happiness is an equation, achieve X, receive Y. But the soul does not work that way. The soul does not wait for conditions. It blooms wherever it is noticed. And perhaps this is the real freedom, to stop chasing a horizon, and to realize the horizon was never meant to be reached. It was meant to remind you of the vastness of now. So if you find yourself waiting, longing for the next milestone, believing joy is always tomorrow, pause, look around. Notice one thing, just one, that is already enough. The warmth of light, the breath that carries you, the small miracle of being alive. This moment will never come again. And happiness is not hiding in the next one. It is here, waiting for you to notice. So let the lie dissolve, let the chase end. And remember, you were never meant to be happy when. You were meant to be happy while living, while breathing, while being. Because happiness is not a destination, it is presence. And presence is yours right now.